بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا وحبيبنا مولانا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وأصحابه وبارك وسلم. Let's begin the dua together. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دينك آمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف حالكم؟ الحمد لله. Inshallah next year, second year you'll do the translation of Surah Rahman inshallah. So first you can memorize it, second year you will study it inshallah ta'ala. Okay. Everybody okay? Everybody well? Alhamdulillah. The sister at the back there, if you can't see so well, there's lots of place in front inshallah. If you want to come closer to the action, yeah. Alhamdulillah. Okay, Bismillah. Just a quick summary of what we did last week. Which concept are we busy with? The sifa and the mawsoof. What is a mawsoof again? What's a mawsoof? It is the word, entity, thing that is being described. And what's a sifa? The description. Okay, so we have a simple example on the screen there. We have a rajulu at-tawilu, which means what? The tall man. Which word is the word being described? Ar-rajulu, the man is being described. We call that what? We call that the mawsoof, the thing being described. And which word is the description? At-tawil, the tall, and that is called the what? The sifa. So what you have to know, just two things. You must know that the second word is describing the first word, and the second thing is that the second word follows the first word in what? In gend. Whatever the first word is, the second word will follow it in gend. Okay. Then you had some homework to do. Okay, quickly, just to refresh your memory, just translate this and add all the labels quickly. Translate this and add the labels. What I mean label, fa'il, maf'ul, sifa, mawsoof. Okay, check your answers. Okay, let's go to the answer. This is exactly what Nahw is actually about. Nahw is about knowing every hal and every reason why. Like that is raf'un fa'il, raf'un sifa, nasbun maf'ulun bihi, nasbun sifa. And then knowing what function it plays in the sentence. Because each word there has a function. Nasara is the verb, right? What is the function of ar-rajulu? Like in terms of like logic, what's the function of ar-rajulu, or the role it's playing in the sentence? It is telling you who did the verb. You with me? It is playing the function of the doer. What is the function of as-salihu? It's describing the what? The doer. What is the function of al-walada? It is telling you who the action was done to. It's done upon. What's the function of as-saghira? It's describing it's describing the done upon. You with me? So this is what Nahw is. It's almost like a bit like algebra, like a bit like maths. Is that every word in Arabic language every ism has a hal, and every hal has a reason. It has a function. So your job over 2 years is to learn all the functions. Okay, so in first year you learn the foundational functions, and second year you complete the rest of it. In total there are about about 22 functions. So how many did you learn so far? You learned mubtada, khabar, fa'il, maf'ul, and sifa. Mawsuf is not really a function because mawsuf doesn't tell you the hal. So let me repeat it again. Does fa'il make a hal? Yes, what's the hal of fa'il? Raf'un. Does maf'ul give you a hal? What's the hal of maf'ul? Maf'ulun bihi? Always nasbun. Does mubtada give you a hal? Mubtada, al-waladu tawilun. What hal is then? Always raf'un. Does khabr give you a hal? What hal is then? Always raf'un. Does mawsuf give you a hal? No, not sifa, mawsuf. The mawsuf doesn't give you a hal. Does sifa give you a hal? Does sifa give you a hal? Yes. It's whatever the hal of the mawsuf is, sifa will be. You with me? So just like the logic behind why we're doing this. We're doing it like for analytical reasons, so you can understand in the Quran what is that word's function in the sentence. Because it's important to know the word function because it affects your meaning. Like if you confuse the doer and the done upon, it's a big deal. If you confuse the doer and done upon, you can make some very serious mistakes. Like if you don't understand what ibtala Ibrahima Rabbuhu, and when, as I mentioned before, and when tested Ibrahima Rabbu, who tested? Who did the testing? Allah. Rabb did the testing, even though Rabb comes second in the sentence. Ibrahima comes first, but it's maf'ulun bihi. Anyway. Okay. So take out so this is simple. Rajul is the fa'il. Salih. Okay, walad is the maf'ulun bihi. Salih is just describing Rajul, sifa mawsuf. And Saghir is describing walad, sifa mawsuf. You should have had lots of practice at home, because you should have done your homework exercise 4.4. Let's take it out quickly. As you can see, the sentences are getting a bit longer now. Did we mark any of this last week? Okay, we'll mark a few. We have an answer sheet as well, but let's go through it inshallah. Let's leave. Okay, number one. This is Tawheed number one. Nasara rajulu al-binta. The man helped the girl. Easy sentence. Rajul fa'il, al-bint maf'ulun bihi. Let's read number two. Nasara, all together. Nasara ar-rajulu at-tawilu al-binta as-saghirata. Translation. The tall man helped the small girl. How many sifa mawsuf do you have in the sentence? Two. Ar-rajulu at-tawilu al-binta as-saghirata. Let's do number 3. Let's read number 3 first. Yasma'u talibun al-adhana. Translate. The student or a student? A student is hearing the adhan or the call to pray. A student is hearing the adhan. Talibun is fa'il and al-adhan is maf'ulun bihi. Let's read number 4. Altogether, yasma'u talibun muslimun al-adhana al-jamila. Translation. Okay, a Muslim student is hearing yasma'u the beautiful adhan or the beautiful call to pray. Number 5, let's read together. Al-waladu muslimun. Translation. There's mubtada and khabar. Something is something. What is what? Al-walad is the focus of the sentence. And what's the news about al-walad? That he is Muslim. The boy is Muslim. Let's read number 6. Al-waladu at-tawilu muslimun. Translation. The tall boy is a Muslim. Let's put the labels on there. What's the label on the al-walad? It's a mubtada. Where's the khabar in the sentence? Muslimun. Good. What's the label on at-tawil? Sifa. And where's the mawsuf of that sifa? Al-walad is also the mawsuf. Next one, let's read together. Al-waladu muslimun tawilun. Translation. The boy is a tall Muslim. What's the label on al-walad? Mubtada. Where's the khabar? Muslimun. And tawil is the sifa of the mawsuf, which is Muslim. Let's read the next one. Ar-Rasul together. Ar-Rasulul Aminu Rajulun Jamilun. Let's say Amin means trustworthy. How do you translate Ar-Rasulul Aminu? The trustworthy messenger then is a beautiful, is a handsome man. So translation first, the trustworthy messenger is a beautiful or is a handsome man. Let's put the labels on. What's the label on Ar-Rasul? Mubtada. It's the focus of the sentence. What's the label on Al-Amin? Sifa. It's describing Ar-Rasul. What's the label on Rajulun? Khabar. It's giving you news. About what? About the trustworthy messenger. What's the news about him? He is a man. And what is Jamilun telling you? Sifa. What type of man? A beautiful man. Number 9. Let's read together. Allahu Sami'un Basirun. Translation. Allah is all hearing, all seeing. What's the label on the word Allah? Mubtada. What's the label on the word Sami'un? Khabar. It's giving you news. What's the label on Basirun? Khabar or Sifa? Is Basir giving you news about Allah, or is Basir describing Sami'? Okay. So let's pause for a moment so you don't get confused about this. Can you see that Sami'un and Basirun match in Jend? Yes. But what's the first question we ask? Is the second word describing the first word? What does Sami'un mean? All hearing. And what does Basir mean? All seeing. Is all hearing describing all seeing? No. You with me? So even though it looks like a sifa mawsuf, it's not sifa mawsuf. Because Basir is not describing Sami'. What is Basir doing? Not describing? Giving you news about Allah. You with me? So what do we actually have there? The word Allah is mubtada, the word Sami' is the first khabar. The first piece of news about Allah is He is Sami', He is all hearing. Basir is the second khabar. The second piece of news about Allah is He is Basir. So it's very common in the Quran, Allah will mention one mubtada about Himself and He will mention two khabars about Himself. It's a very common construction in the Quran. Last one. Allahu alimun hakimun. Translation? Allah is all-knowing, all-wise. Same story. The word Allah is the mubtada. Alimun is the first piece of khabar, the first piece of news. Allah is all-knowing. And hakimun is the second khabar. So in the last two, there's no sifa mawsuf. In the last two, there's no sifa mawsuf. They're just mubtadas and khabars. Again, I repeat, if you're struggling with the labels, it's fine. If you can start understanding the translation, that's good. Obviously, sometimes just making the labels, you get confused here and there. But if you're able to translate it, that's good. Okay? If you're not doing your homework, it's not fine. Don't feel comfortable with yourself. Okay, you must do your homework to get this stuck in your mind. Okay, so I need your eyes on the screen now, because we have to do some exceptions. Are you ready? Okay, just leave the heading for now. Let's look at the example. Al-Muslim at-tayyibu. We didn't translate tayyib as good for now. So what is Al-Muslimu at-tayyibu translate as? The good Muslim. The good Muslim. Why do I say the two good Muslims? Okay, why do I say the two Muslims first of all? Al-Muslimani. Why do you say the two good Muslims? Al-Muslimani at-tayyib. There's too many shaddas there. But at-tayyibani. You with me? And let's assume both of them can become a una plural. Una plural. How do I say the good Muslims? Al-Muslimuna at-tayyibuna. We all fine so far? Okay. Now we need to do something strange now. Translate for me. Al-baytu at-tayyibu. Translation? The good house. The good house. How do I say the two good houses? Al-baytani at-tayyibani. With too many shaddas there. That's fine. Okay. Now comes the strange thing in Arabic. What's the plural of house? Bayt. Buyut. Buyut. How do I say the good houses? Okay, how do I say the houses first of all? Al-buyutu. Al-buyutu. So how do you say the good houses? Bismillah. If you apply the pattern, what are you going to say? Al-buyutu at-tayyibuna. Okay. That's the right answer there. Al-buyutu at-tayyibatu. Okay, so let's stay with me for a moment here. It's not a big deal, it's a small deal, but it's a confusing deal. Are you with me? With me. In Arabic, there's a strange convention. a strange rule that you refer to the plural of a non-human thing. Did I really lose you now? Are you with me? You get plurals of humans like Muslimuna, Salihuna, Sabiruna, Kafiruna. Those are people. Then you get like non-human things like buyut, houses, aqlam, pens, masajid, mosques. If you refer to the plural of a non-human thing, you refer to it as one female. That's it. So if you refer to, I'll do the English first so it's easier for English. If I see a group of people there, I will say them. If I see a man there, I will say him. If I see a female there, I will say her. If I see a group of females there, I will say them. If I see a group of pens, I will say her. Ha. You can see the strange thing. In Arabic, if you refer to a plural thing that's non-human, and in brackets I'm going to add, especially if it's a broken plural, but let's leave a bracket for now. I refer to it as a single female. There's nothing else to understand. It's just saying that when you refer, like for example, the word buyut. Is the word buyut a plural? It means houses. Is buyut a human thing or non-human thing? A non-human thing. Therefore, I must refer to it this, in any way, but I must refer to it as what? I must regard it as what? A single female. So therefore I don't say at-tayyibu, because at-tayyibu is for single male. At-tayyibu, remember? Can you on top there? Single male. If I make the word female atta marbuta, I must refer to it as a single female. If that's confusing, that's fine, because it is confusing. Okay, so let's go through inshallah. The word al-baytu is a male word. Male word and single. Therefore, I say at-tayyibu. I use a single male because it matches. It must match in gender. But when I come to the bottom and I say al-buyutu, the houses, because it's a plural of a non-human thing, I must now refer to it as a single female. And I'm going to show you some examples from the Quran now just to make it stick a bit better. Just to make it stick a bit better. There was a question there? Non-human things, not non-living. So non-human things. So even trees and animals, the same rule will apply. Yes. Okay, it's a good question. Yeah, the answer is going deep now in the matter, but it's a good question. So sometimes there are, especially female plurals, like the word ayat. Ayah is one sign, one verse, and the word is ayat. That means verses or signs. If it's a sound plural, the rule doesn't always apply. Okay, but it applies all the time if it's a broken plural. Okay. Just to make matters even more confusing while I'm confusing you one time. I'm confused. If you're totally confused, it's fine. Yeah. Are you ready for this now? If it's a human thing, you with me? If it's a human thing and the plural is broken, for example, what's the plural of Rasul? Rusul. Is Rusul a plural? Means prophet, means messengers, right? Is it a human? Yes. Alright? You still with me? If it's the plural of a human thing, you are allowed to use a female singular to describe it. Or you can use the normal style. But I didn't say that now. So we're carrying on. No, it's because what happens is you're going to say, come in the Quran, that tilka rusul. Eventually you're going to learn that dhalika means that male thing, and tilka means that female thing. Then in the Quran you're going to see tilka rusul. So why is Allah referring to the rusul, the messengers, as female? So it's going to make you're going to come to me all confused. Then I'm going to confuse you more. So I'm just telling you from the beginning now, this plural thing here gets a bit complicated here. But so don't worry so much. So just to answer on this question, if it's a sound plural, you can use either one. If it's a broken plural, if it's non-human, you use a female single. If it's human, you can either use a normal plural, or you can use a single female. You have the option. It's a long story. Okay, let's go through some examples. Okay, I'll just give you the Arabic plural of a non-human. غير آقل. What does jam mean? What does jam'un mean? You must know plural here. Jam, mufrad, muthanna, jam. Plural. غير آقل. What does آقل mean? What does your aql mean? What's your aql? If you can't think so nicely, they tell you your aql is khabakal. Your aql is your intellect. Okay. غير آقل means doesn't have an intellect. So jam غير آقل means the plural of a thing that doesn't have an intellect. Okay. It's a whole philosophical discussion. I'm not going to get into it. So let's go through some practical examples. So open your worksheet quickly. What worksheet is this now? 4.3 I think, eh? No, on top.
Yeah, 4.3.
No, so go to the beginning of 4.3. Where's 4.3? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Just find it quickly, 4.3. Do you remember I told you leave out a few? Do you remember I told you leave out a few? Yes. Now you're going to know why I told you. Okay. Are you watching now? You're watching the show? Number 2. Read number 2 there. Fawakihu kathiratun. What's the meaning of fawakihu? The meaning of fawakihu is fruits. Are fruits a plural? One fruit is single, two fruits is dual, and fruits are a plural. Are fruits human or non-human? Non-human. So Allah didn't say fawakihu kathiruna. You with me? Allah described fawakihu with a what? A single female. The single male is kathiru. Allah uses a kathiratun because it's referring to the plural of a non-human thing. Okay. Let's go to, what number is this here? Number 6. What's number 6? Manafi'u kathiratun. Manafi'u is a plural of the word manfa'a. Manafi'u means benefits. Benefits. Are benefits a plural? Yes, that's why I'm adding an S there. One benefit is a benefit. A plural is benefits. Is benefits human, non-human? Non-human. Therefore Allah refers to it as kathiratun, as a single female. Let's carry on. Number 8. You have to leave out. Allah speaks about amadin mumaddada. What's an amad? Amad is pillars. Like you build something, pillars, columns, pillars. Are pillars a non-human plural? Yes. Therefore Allah refers to it as a single female, mumaddada tin. You can see time marbuta every time. Single female, mumaddada tin. Let's go to number 13. Number 13. Number 13 reads suhufan mutahharatan. What's a suhuf? Suhuf are pages. Pages. Therefore you call the copy of the Quran the mushaf. Come the word suhuf because the collection of pages. A mushaf. So suhuf means pages. Mutahhara means purified. So musuhufan mutahharatan means purified pages. But again, suhuf is what? The plural of a non-human thing. Therefore Allah uses the single female. Allah didn't say mutahharuna or mutahharina or mutahharatun or mutahharatan tin. I don't use any of those things. He used the single female because I'm referring to the plural of a non-human thing. Last one is number 14. Kutubun qayyimatun. What's kutub? Kutub is what? The plural of what? Kitab. Kitab is a book. Many books are called kutub. Kutub. Qayyima means valuable. Kutubun qayyimatun means valuable or precious books. Valuable or precious books. Again, kutub is the plural of a non-human thing, and therefore Allah refers to it as a single female. Okay. I went through this fairly quickly because I don't want you to get too much confused about the single female thing. What you must remember is the default rule is what? Sifa Mawsuf is the second word describes the first word, and the second word follows the first word in what? In gend. Khalas. This is just an exception to the rule. We will visit again some other time, but that's the exception I just gave you quickly. But don't get too confused about it. If you know it, you know it. If you don't know it, you don't know it. Yes. Okay, that's a good question. Okay, so with regard to the second word in this exception, let's take kutubun qayyimatun. So is the gender going to match? So now it's a bit tricky now, leave the gender discussion. We just make the gender of the second word feminine. That's the rule, single, female. Is the end casing going to match? The hal must still always match. So if it's kutuban, it must qayyimatan. If it's kutubin, it must be qayyibatin. And the definiteness must always match too. If it's al-kutubu, must be al-qayyimatu. If it's kutubun, it must be qayyimatun. Just a single female thing won't match. Okay. Any other questions on that? Okay. Okay, just look into your partner, just explain to them that rule quickly. So make sure your partner got it. Make sure your partner got it. And to make sure they got it, I'm going to give you a test. Here's a test here for you. The word hearts are al-qulub. Al-qulub are hearts. Hearts are non-human. Al-qulub. Let's say the word salih means sound. How do you say sound hearts in Arabic? The sound hearts. Discuss with your partner. Qulub is hearts. Salih is sound. How do you say the sound hearts? You're looking at me like you're waiting for the answer. Discuss with your partner there. How do you say the sound hard? So I put both in nasb. The sound hearts. Okay, Bismillah. How do you say the sound hearts this year? Okay, let's make it rafun for now. Al-qulubu, then as al-qulubu as-salihatu. In nasbun al-quluba as-salihata. In jarrun al-qulubi as-salihati. Good. Okay, so you more or less understand the principle, that's fine. Okay. Okay, Bismillah. You ready? Okay, just like take a deep breath. Press reset quickly. Clear the RAM. Okay, you with me? Okay, new lesson. What did we do so far? We did two jumlas, right? Jumla ismiya, jumla fi'liya. Done. We did one compound called what? Mawsuf sifa. Done. 3 compounds left and we finish Nahw. Okay, the journey is just there, milestones. So this is compound number 2. Ready? Okay. What did you learn in your very first lesson here? No, how was the second lesson? What was your first lesson? We said all words in Arabic are how many types? 3 types. What are they? Ismun, fi'lun, harfun. Okay. Okay, if you open your Nahw textbook, not your workbook, your textbook. If you go right to the back on page 26, right to the back. What does it say on top there? Particles used in the Arabic language. What's a particle in Arabic? Harf. So all I want you to pay attention to is that there's a whole lot of types of harf. حروف الجر, حروف الاستفهام, حروف العطف, حروف التوكيد, حروف التنبيه, حروف الشرط, حروف المصدر, حروف النفي, حروف الجواب, حروف التشبيه, حروف الاستقبال, حروف الرد, حروف النداء, حروف الاستثناء. And there's many types of huruf. There's many types of particles. Can you see all the words are small words? Can you see the little small? You look at the translation: for, like, in, on, is, what, who, why, then, or, behold, how many, certainly, that, if, not, whether, like, soon, oh, no, except. Lots of small words. Okay. So the first point I want to make is that there's lots of types, categories of harf. Okay. I can close the book, it's fine. Today, we're going to do one category of harf. So of all the categories, we're going to do one category. That category is called what? Harful jarri or harful jar. What's it called? Harful jar. Okay. Is we're going to memorize all these words with translation quickly. Must maybe do inside outside here also. Let's go. I'll go through with you. The first one is B. B. What does B mean? It can mean by in terms of an oath. Like instead of saying Wallahi, I can say Billahi. Instead of saying Wallahi, which means by Allah, I can say Billahi. Do people say Billahi? Some people say Billahi. Billah means by Allah. Or it can also mean with. Give me an Arabic sentence that you know that has be in. Bismillah. Bismillah, you right? That's B in. So B means what? By or with what? Bismillah means what? With or by the name of Allah. Or you can say A'udhu Billahi. I seek refuge by or with Allah. Do you with me? So the first one you're memorizing in your mind is the word B. Next one is what? Ta. Ta is more unusual, but ta can also be used for an oath. So you can say Wallahi, you can say Billahi, or you can say Tallahi. So ta is also used by an oath. So Tallahi means by Allah. The most common oath is what? Wallahi. Wa. The different types of wa. There's 4 types of was. The one wa here we're focusing on is the wa doesn't mean and, it's the wa that means by. By. So if you say Wallahi, what does it mean? By Allah. If you say Wal Asri, what does it mean? By time. If you say Wal Fajri, what does it mean? By Fajr time. Or Allah can say Wal Duha, by Duha time. Allah says Was Sama'i. What's Was Sama'i mean? Allah takes an oath by the sky. Was Shamsi, by the sun. So wa is an oath. Okay. So what's the first 3? Bi, ta, wa. Those 3 can all be oaths. Right? They can be oaths. By. And the first one, B, can also mean with. Okay. What do you call an oath in Arabic? You call what? A qasam. What do you call it in Cape Town? So you didn't come for the Iqra class, you say qasam. But actually qasam. So in Cape Town we say qasam. And we don't say wallahi, what do we say? So wallahi. So tajweed here is a bit off here, no? So not wallahi uqsum, it's wallahi. I think that su is there for so wallahi, I don't know what exactly happening there. But that actually means wallahi. So wallahi qasam means wallahi qasam. By Allah qasam. Okay, so that is it? Yeah. I mean it gets worse, I don't know, I must go on. Then people come with 10 days in Quran. I know one Quran, lots of mushafs. So you don't normally say 10 days in Quran because there's only one Quran, lots of copies of the Quran. It gets worse, no? What's next? Allah kan my most doodstraf tot by die kubus. Allah can punish me to death until the grave. We don't make such du'as, no? So I don't know what happened in our culture there, but that is there's some interesting stuff going on there. Yeah. Anyway. So the proper word is qasam. Proper is qasam. No. So alhamdulillah. But it's not generally good to make qasams as a habit. So some people can't help it, they speak the whole time. They wallah, wallah, wallah. And sometimes even lying also, so it's not good to it's not good to speak like that. So just rather be careful with your use of wallah. It's like actually everything because they can oath by Allah. Now, next one is what? Li. Li. Give him an Arabic sentence with li. Okay, lillahi. What does lillahi mean? For Allah. We get another sentence with li. Li-ila fi Quraysh. Li means a for. Ilaf means safety. For the safety of Quraysh. When someone dies, what do you say? Inna lillahi. Verily we are for Allah. Like we belong to Allah. Someone passes away, they're going to wherever they're going to, they belong to Allah. Inna lillahi. So the word li means for. And the last one is of the individual letters are Ka. What does ka mean? Like. Do you know anything like ka? Any sense with ka? Okay, that ka is part of the word. Ka is a separate thing. Allah says like laysa ka mithli shay. There is nothing ka mithlihi like him. So ka here means like. Ka means like. Now, there's many of these in the Quran. Allah says something is like something. Now, okay. Those 5, can you see they're all individual letters? What are those 5? B, ta, wa, li, ka. Memorize? B, ta, wa, li, ka. Bita, wa, li, ka. What's it? Bita, wa, li, ka. All of those are always attached to a word when you write it. You don't have a ka in the middle of nowhere. It's always attached when you write it. Like wallahi, the wa is attached to the word Allah. Wa shamsi, it's attached to the word shamsi. Kamithlihi, the ka is attached to the word. So it's always attached to the word. Next one is fi. What does fi mean? In. Do you know Arabic sense of fi? Fi nari jahannam, in the fire of Jahannam. More fees. Fi amanillah. What does fi amanillah mean? Fi means in. Aman means safety. Allah, in the safety of Allah. Dua for someone. Fi amanillah. May be in the safety of Allah. Something else with fi? So what's that? Inna anzalnahu, verily we revealed it fi, in the night of decree. So fi means in. Next one, ala. Ala means what? Upon. Give me a sense of ala. Tawakkal ala Allah. Place your trust upon Allah. Another one. Sorry? What's it? No, so not, it's not ala, it's ala. So it's not alla tataghaw fil mizan, that's another one, eh? It's with the hamza, that's the ain. Allahumma inni ala dhikrika. Allahumma inni, oh Allah help me, ala dhikrika, upon your remembrance. So ala can mean upon. Next one, min. Min or mina sometimes. Min or mina. What does min mean? From. Give me one of min. A'udhu billahi minash shait. Min means from. A'udhu, I seek refuge, billahi, with Allah, min, from a shaitan. Give me another min. Min. What's the beginning of that ayah? Another one. Min nutafatin. Allah created something. Ila ilay. Give me one with ila.